I'm going to do a quick demo video for basic technique with rear delt exercises. When we program rear delt exercises into a client's training program, we will rarely program them with dumbbells, just for the fact that many people can't perform them well with dumbbells. They tend to not really isolate the rear delts and use more of the upper back. And I'm going to show you what people have a tendency to do and what you don't want to do when you use dumbbells for rear delt exercises. So one problem that a lot of people have is they tend to retract their shoulder blades. So if you watch my shoulder blades back here, you'll notice that I'm retracting my shoulder blades and pulling more with the upper back rather than protracting my shoulder blades. I don't know if you can see that, but that is what a lot of people have a tendency to do when doing dumbbell rear delt flies, rather than actually protracting the shoulder blades forward and isolating the rear delts. So now I'm going to show you on the actual rear delt fly machine why that is a better option if you're looking to isolate the rear delts and not use so much of your upper back. Here I am at the rear delt machine. This is a better option, especially for beginners if you have a hard time isolating the rear delts, simply for the fact that you can actually, on this machine, focus on protracting your shoulder blades forward and almost leaning against the bench, and that way you can pull more with the rear delts rather than retracting your shoulder blades back and pulling with the upper back. One thing you do want to focus on when using the rear delt machine, or even dumbbells if you do them that way, is not to make your range of motion too big. If you pull your arms back too far, you might notice that you're actually going to be pulling your shoulder blades back and using the upper back more. So if you watch this, so if I'm doing them correctly, I protract my shoulder blades forward and I'm pulling with the rear delts. But when I get too far out with my arms, automatically my shoulder blades start to retract in the back and I start using my upper back at that point. One other point I want to note here is that you typically want to do these with palms down on the machine. My machine doesn't allow for that, or I'd have to be taller, so I'm demonstrating them with palms facing, but you usually want to do them with palms down. So if you want to look at my back here, I'm going to show you one more time the difference. So first, this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to retract the shoulder blades and pull with the upper back. So this is what you don't want it to look like. And then what you do want to do is actually protract your shoulder blades forward and pull with the rear delts.